Well, I'm back after being on ZeroHedge.com again, and I'm going to continue this mini-series until Blythe shoots herself.
Okay mate, what do you have for me now? Because this week has been a nothing short of a disaster. That witch has pumped my silver dollar value by 10%. I can't fart, because Blythe's fist is elbow deep in it. So spill the beans, I'm pissed off.
Relax. What has changed since we last talked?
The price. Silver spot is supposed to go up.
You sheep, I told you not to pay attention to the price, didn't I?
Yeah, but mate, I can't help but notice that I lose when it goes down.
Again, price is fiat. It makes no difference what spot is at. Remember what I told you? You have to keep an eye on the metal market, the LMBA and the COMEX. Have you looked at it this week, you donkey?
No. I felt defeated.
Don't worry, sheep, I have some more insider info for you. But it will require what most Americans don't want to hear. Patience.
Okay mate, spill the beans.
We last left off about the silver manipulation and the JP Morgan, and how the Chinese have their hand in the cookie jar too.
Tell me something I don't know about the Chinese. They are everywhere, we know. Get to the point.
Here is the insider info. The games at the COMEX are beginning to raise serious questions. Yesterday's silver open interest made history at the COMEX. This is unprecedented. This was after a huge attack by Blythe and the Chinese for 2 straight days.
And what does that mean for the sheep?
That means do what the Chinese are doing to the silver since the tech crash.
Which is what?
It's buying the physical.
Here we go again. I did that. Now what?
Good. But there is a major insider difference between you and the Chinese.
Spill the beans already, genius. I'm all ears.
A while back a leader called Ma Dao had a shit ton of silver, to the tune of 300 million ounces, that he didn't know what to do with. Fast forward to the year 2000, when the USA decided to start scamming the Chinese. President B.J. Lewinsky decides to con the Chinese into swapping their silver onto USA land in return for the Ben Bernanke's fiat paper.
Well, that was stupid. Why would they do that?
Trust me, throw in some USA fiat at the height of the tech boom, add in some hookers and blow, and it's amazing what the deprived Asian male brain will do for some American poontang.
Never thought of it that way. Carry on.
Well, word has it, the Chinese have asked to unwind the swap and they are demanding the physical back.
So you Americans gave it back in return for Ben's fiat, right?
No. The Ben Bernanke has printed more fiat to the tune of what the sheep know of $4 trillion. My estimate is that he has printed more than 15 trillion in the last 2 years, so the Chinese don't want it anymore.
I get it. The Chinese are pissed, like the Germans are, because they won't give them back the real stuff, right?
Good sheep, you are catching on to this scam. But the Chinese are not dumb, they are starting to retaliate. It is actually genius what they are doing. Since they have all this worthless fiat paper, the Ben Bernanke printed garbage green unbacked other than your labor money, they have decided to short silver.
Wow. You have to be kidding me. How does that help them get back their silver?
They know full well they will not honor or deliver on those shorts. So then Blythe and the J. Diamond and all the other butt plugs now have taken on the duty of supplying the physical metal, and the shorts keep piling up like a gigantic stack of shit. So while the gigantic stack of shit piles up, the Chinese take delivery of their physical. This explains the insane volume and weird outflows of physical, yet the paper silver keeps the price down. The tap is almost dry for the physical. Even the Sprott can't get all of his silver after 2.5 months.
Oh boy, I know where this is going. Damn it, didn't want to squirt it out yet.
My friends, expect a downward fiat price move soon, but watch for the open interest on the metals. Will be perfectly timed with the CFTC hearing and the disgusting outcome of some jerk-off member pulling out again in time to let Blythe hammer this thing down. It will be short-lived, but fierce.
So what the hell should I do?
Relax, buy the dips, and go get your physical silver. You have a 2-month window. Don't say I didn't warn you. I will be here to remind you when silver's open interest cannot be contained anymore. When the dust settles, those who will be holding the physical will win. Don't get shaken out. In fact, I hope that the price goes to $1 so I can buy a pool full of maples.
Why are you so confident?
Are we creating more jobs since the $4 trillion burning confusion?
No.
Are they forced to raise the debt ceiling and print more fiat?
Yes.
Are some chairs of the Fed actually questioning reverting back to a gold standard?
Yes.
Is half of Europe about to default on their debts?
I think so.
Are 43 states bankrupt, and are their muni bonds about to go to zero?
Definitely.
Is ZeroHedge.com exposing every imaginable fraud known to mankind?
I've set it to my homepage.
Did the Barack just say employment is showing a clear improvement?
Yes. He must not be reading Zero Hedge.
Is the Barack a former CIA mole used by former bankers and part of the larger agenda for a new currency? You know what, I'll save this for part 4. If the fraud doesn't continue, will the system collapse within a week?
I've heard so.
Will you need physical silver to survive?
Yes.
So what the fuck are you crying for about silver going down $2?
Fuck yourself, mate. How about that?
If you are buying physical for an investment, you are a sheep. Go buy the junior mining stocks, if that's the case. The Ben Bernanke just said today that he needs another 5 years to bring down the unemployment rate. Let me tell you something. He will need QE10 by the time that happens. Sit back and ask yourself, what has changed in the last 3 years? Has it gotten worse or better? Depending on your answer to that will be a key factor in your financial survival. Part 4 will address the bigger agenda of what's really going on. Game over, Ben.